What's up, Homo sapiens in circles, etc.? It is Dr. Magic Mushroom here with another one. Once upon a time, in the mystical land of Capitalistan, where the air was scented with freshly printed money, lived a bunch of folks who were experts at wearing more than just their hearts on their sleeves. A group of remarkable individuals, known as the Musketeers. These Musketeers weren't your typical masked crusaders. Oh no, they weren't fighting crime. They were battling the ultimate villain, conformity. In this dazzling metropolis, the citizens wore masks that weren't just for fancy balls. They were everyday accessories. The Musketeers prided themselves on their vast collection of masks, each representing a different facet of their capitalist personas. Let's meet a few of these delightful characters, shall we? The influencer mask. Clad in designer shades and sipping on overpriced lattes, the influencer musketeer lived for those Instagram likes. With a strategic angle and a well-placed hashtag, they could turn even a trip to the grocery store into a glamorous event. The corporate gladiator mask. Adorned in power suits and a seemingly permanent phone attachment, this musketeer navigated the concrete jungle with spreadsheets in one hand and ambition in the other. They could calculate profits while dodging pigeons on the sidewalk. The Eco Warrior mask, sporting organic, locally sourced fabrics and a reusable water bottle, this musketeer was committed to saving the planet, one trendy bag at a time. Their passion for sustainability rivaled their love for artisanal avocado toast. The perpetually happy mask. With an ever-present grin and a hearty laugh, this musketeer was a walking positivity seminar. Rain or shine, mispromotion or not, they believed that a smile could solve it all, as long as it looked good in the next company newsletter. The life hacker mask. Wearing glasses perched just right, this musketeer devoured self-help books and productivity podcasts. They could simultaneously meditate, optimize their morning routine, and balance their checkbook all before sunrise. In this whimsical world, the musketeers collected masks like badges of honor, each one symbolizing their mastery of the capitalist dance. Yet, beneath those expertly crafted facades, a hidden truth lingered. The masks often hid more than they revealed. And so, dear viewer, remember that in the grand masquerade of capitalism, the most daring act of rebellion might be to unmask your true self, quirks, flaws, and all. Because, after all, life's most valuable currency isn't gold coins, it's authenticity, and probably cryptocurrency. Before we go ahead, let's get some boring stuff out of the way. I have a degree in medicine and a degree in surgery. However, this video is not intended to be medical advice or guidance. Always consult your doctor before making any changes to your mental health, especially when it comes to the use of psychedelics or any and all mind-altering substances. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Dear viewer, you might be wondering, Dr. Magic Mushroom, what is the point in that poorly written Black Mirror-like story? To which the voices say, be patient, all will be revealed. Do you ever walk around and see NPCs everywhere? People around you live their lives with a hive mind approach to everything, always agreeing with the general consensus and wearing a daily mask that follows the next big trend. Dear viewer, do you ever feel that conversations about the weather grow tiresome? And after answering the question, how are you, for the 10th time, you probably are no longer fine. Why is it that we live in the best time period to be humans ever, and yet depression and loneliness are only on the rise? In the past, people had tough lives, yet they were happier than this generation. Time to put on my tinfoil hat, lie down on my flat earth bed, and exhale the microchips placed in our water. The lizard people do not approve, but on a serious note, from the time we enter school through university, we find ourselves in this perpetual grind for pieces of paper. We adopt masks to ensure social cohesion, and soon everyone blends into the same few archetypes. Do we question it? Nah, just order the next dopamine hit from Amazon, distract yourself with mindless consumption, and inhale antidepressants. It'll be fine. Dear viewer, how often are you your true self, your authentic self, in your daily life and social interactions? How often do you take the mask off and, like the picture of Dorian Gray, let the world see the ugly within? This is where the magic mushrooms enter the chat. In Magic Mushroom Land, you take the mask off, and like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, you feel authenticity permeate your mortal bones and immortal soul. For a period of time, you get to separate from the identity of which you have grown accustomed to. With every neural connection firing across all regions in the brain, you feel the sudden awareness of reality and who or what you are. Dear viewer, this is the time to be your authentic self, to feel who you are on the spinning rock and make peace with it. The mushrooms will switch off the simulation, and you will experience emptiness and fullness. Use the time wisely, question everything. Who am I? Why do I do the things I do? Am I happy? Do the people around me know me? What drives me? What do I truly want from this fleeting life? Answer these questions. Build your authentic frame. Be whole, be yourself, and realize that there is more out there than pleasant idle conversation. There is a world to see. All you need to do is open your eyes. Take the mask off, breathe the fresh air, and become you. Maybe more, maybe less. Something more than nothing. Unveil the mask. I leave you with a quote. The fact is that we have no way of knowing if the person who we think we are is at the core of our being. Are you a decent girl with the potential to someday become an evil monster? Or are you an evil monster that thinks it's a decent girl? Wouldn't I know which one I was? Could God know? The lies we tell other people are nothing to the lies we tell ourselves. Derek Landy, Death Bringer. Oh, you know, subscribing and liking videos is just totally overrated. Who needs a supportive community and awesome content recommendations anyway? But hey, if you're feeling rebellious and want to go against the norm, go ahead and click those buttons, or don't, and let the unicorn shed a single tear. Your call,